Septuagint, Exodus chapter 1. 1. These names of the children of Israel that went into Egypt with Jacob their father, every one of them entered into their dwelling place. 2. Reuben, Simeon, Levi of Judah. 3. Issachar, Zebulun and Benjamin. 4. Dan, and Naphtali, Gad, and Asher. 5. And Joseph was in Egypt, and all the souls of Jacob were 75. 6. And Joseph and all his brethren died, and all that generation. 7. And the children of Israel were increased, and multiplied, and became vulgar, and prevailed exceedingly, and the earth multiplied them exceedingly. 8. And another king arose in Egypt, who knew not Joseph. 9. And he said unto his nation, Behold, the race of the children of Israel is a great multitude, and it is a great multitude for us. 10. Come, therefore, let us make them wise, lest it be multiplied, and that if war come upon us, they shall be added, and they shall come out of the earth unto the adversaries, and they that have fought against us. 11. And he set them up for the works, that they might hurt them in the works, and they built cities strong against Pharaoh, and Pithom, and Ramesseh, and On, which is the city of Alios. 12. And as they were so much humbled, they became more numerous, and greatly strengthened, and abhorred the Egyptians from the children of Israel. 13. And the Egyptians oppressed the children of Israel with life. 14. And they suffered their lives in the hard works of clay and bricks, and in all the works that were in the fields, according to all the works in which they were slaved by force. 15. And the king of Egypt said unto the midwives of the Hebrews, one of them whose name was Sephra, and the name of the second Phoa. 16. And he said, When ye are pregnant with the Hebrew women, and they are about to give birth, if ye have a male, ye kill it, but if ye take care of a female, ye take care of it. 17. And the midwives feared God, and did not, because the king of Egypt had appointed them, and revived the males. 18. And the king of Egypt called the midwives, and said unto them, Why ye have done this thing, and revived the males? 19. And the midwives said unto Pharaoh, Not as the wives of Egypt, for the Jews conceive before they enter into them, and the midwives. 20. And God hath done unto the midwives, and the people were multiplied, and they were greatly strengthened. 21. Because the midwives feared God, they made houses for themselves. 22. And Pharaoh commanded all his people, saying, Every male that is born to the Jews into the river, put it into the river, and give it life to every female. Two. And he took a womb, and gave birth. Septuagint, Exodus chapter 2. 1. And there was a certain man of the tribe of Levi, which took the daughters of Levi, and had it. 2. And he took a womb, and gave birth to a male, and when they saw this joke, they covered it 3 months. 3. And when they could no longer hide it, his mother took Thebs from him, and anointed her with asphalt, and brought the child into her, and laid her on the hill by the river. For and his sister sought to know from afar what was wrong with him. 5. And Pharaoh's daughter went down to bathe by the river, and her abbey went by the river, and when she saw Tibin in the river, I sent Abra, and lifted her up. 6. And when I saw a child weeping in the midst of Thib, and his daughter Pharaoh spared him, and said this of the children of the Hebrews. 7. And his sister said unto Pharaoh's daughter, Thou shalt call thee a woman that feedeth among the Jews, and she shall nurse thee the child. 8. And the daughter of Pharaoh said unto her, Go. And the young woman came, and called the mother of the child. 9. And the daughter of Pharaoh said unto her, Keep this child for me, and nurse it unto me, but I will give thee the reward. And the woman took the child, and nursed it. 10. And when the child was founded, he brought him to Pharaoh's daughter, and she became a son, and he called his name Moses, saying, Out of the water, I am unsure of him. 11. And it came to pass in those many days, that Moses had become great, and went out unto his brethren, the children of Israel, and when he understood their pain, he saw a man of Egypt smiting a certain Hebrew of his own brethren, the children of Israel. 12. And when he saw here and there he saw no man, and smote Egypt, he hid him in the sand. 13. And when he went out on the second day, he saw 2 men of the Jews quarreling, and said unto him that was wrong, Why dost thou strike thy neighbor? 14. And he said, Who hath made thee prince and judge over us? Thou wilt not have mercy on me? Thou wilt as thou hast done yesterday in Egypt, but Moses was afraid, and said, If this word was thus manifested. 15 And when Pharaoh heard this word, and sought mercy on Moses, Moses departed from the presence of Pharaoh, and dwelt in the land of Midian, and he came into the land of Midian, and sat down in the well. 16 And there were 7 daughters of Midian, the priest, tending the sheep of their father, Jethro, and they came forth, until they had filled the tanks, to water the sheep of their father Jethro. 17 And the shepherds came and drove them out, and rose up, and Moses delivered them, and drew them out, and watered their sheep. 18 And they came to their father Rigel, and he said unto them, Why ist ye hastened to come this day? 19 And they said, An Egyptian man delivered us from the shepherds, and drew us up, and watered our sheep. 20 And he said unto his daughters, Where he was, and that ye might thus leave the man, call him therefore to eat bread. 21 And Moses sat with the man, and he bequeathed Zephaniah his daughter Moses, a woman. 22 And the woman took a womb, and bore a son, and called his name Moses, Gershom, saying, I am a stranger in the land of a stranger. 23 And after those many days the king of Egypt died, and the children of Israel were restrained by the works, and cried up, and their cry went up to God because of the works. 24 And God heard their groaning, and the God remembered his covenant to Abraham, and to Isaac, and to Jacob. 25 And God saw the children of Israel, and knew them. Next, Exodus chapter 3. Septuagint, Exodus chapter 3. 1 And Moses was shepherding the sheep Jotham the son-in-law of Midian, the priest, and brought the sheep out of the wilderness, and came to Mount Horeb. 2 And an angel of the Lord appeared unto him with a flame of fire out of the bush, and he saw that the bush burned with fire, but the bush was not burned. 3 And Moses said, When I pass by, I will see this great vision, for the bush is not burned. 4 And when the Lord saw that he was going to see, the Lord called him out of the bush, saying, Moses, Moses, and he said what it was. 5 And he said, Thou shalt not come near hither, and take the shoe off thy feet, for the place in which thou hast stood is holy ground. 6 And he said unto him, I am thy father's God, the God of Abraham, and the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob. And Moses turned his face, for he was reverent to look before God. 7 And the Lord said unto Moses, I have seen the affliction of my people which are in Egypt, and I have heard their cry from the persecutors, for I know their affliction. 8 And I went down to get them out of the hand of the Egyptians, and brought them out of that land, and brought them into a good land, and much milk and honey into the land of the Canaanites, and the Hittites, and the Amorites, and the Girges, and the Eviates, and the Jebusites. 9 And now, behold, the cry of the children of Israel came unto me, and I saw the sorrow which the Egyptians afflicted upon them. 10 And now come, I will send thee unto Pharaoh king of Egypt, and thou shalt bring my people, the children of Israel, out of the land of Egypt. 11 And Moses said unto God, Who am I, that I will go unto Pharaoh king of Egypt, and that I will bring the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt? 12 And God said unto Moses, saying, I will be with thee, and this sign unto thee, I send thee forth to bring thee my people out of Egypt, and ye shall serve God in this mountain. 13 And Moses said unto God, Behold, I will come unto the children of Israel, and I say unto them, The God of your fathers hath sent me unto you, and they shall ask me by his name, What shall I say unto them? 14 And God said unto Moses, I am that which is, and thus saith unto the children of Israel, He who sent me unto you. 15 And God said again unto Moses, Thus saith unto the children of Israel, The Lord the God of your fathers, the God of your fathers, the God of Abraham, and the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob, hath sent me unto you. This is my everlasting name, and a memorial to generations. 16 Therefore he came, and gathered together the senate of the children of Israel, and said unto them, The Lord God of your fathers, Abraham the God, and Isaac the God, and the Jacob God, saying, Bishop, I will visit you, and the things that have happened to you in Egypt. 17 And I said, I will bring you up from the affliction of the Egyptians into the land of the Canaanites, and the Hittites, and the Amorites, and the Pharezeites, and the Gergesites, and the Huians, and the Jebusites, to the land of milk and honey. 18 And when thy voice shall be heard, and thou shalt come in, and the senate of Israel unto Pharaoh king of Egypt, and thou shalt say unto him, The God of the Jews is called, let us therefore go a journey 3 days into the wilderness, that we may sacrifice unto our God. 19 But I know that Pharaoh king of Egypt will not lead you to go, except with a mighty hand. 20 And I stretched out my hand, and I will strike the Egyptians with all my wonders which I will do in them, and after these things I will send you away. 21 And I will give favor unto this people against the Egyptians, but when ye flee ye shall not go away empty. 22 A woman shall ask of her neighbor and of her house vessels, silver, and gold, and clothing, and ye shall put on your sons, and on your daughters, and ye shall kill the Egyptians. Next, Exodus chapter. Septuagint, Exodus chapter 4. 1 And Moses answered, and said, If they believe me not, nor listen to my voice, they say, For God does not see thee, what shall I say unto them? 2 And the Lord said unto him, What is this that is in thy hand? 3 And he said, Take it upon the earth, and cast it upon the earth, and it became a serpent, and Moses departed from it. 4 And the Lord said unto Moses, Stretch forth his hand, and take hold of the horn, and stretch out his hand, and take hold of the horn, and there was a hand in his hand. 5 That they may believe thee, that the Lord the God of their fathers, the God of their fathers, the God of Abraham, and the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob, are subject to thee. 6 And the Lord said unto him, Thou shalt put thy hand again into thy bosom, and brought his hand into his bosom, and brought his hand out of his bosom, and his hand became like snow. 7 And he said again, He put thy hand into thy bosom, and brought thy hand into his bosom, and brought it out of his bosom, and was restored again to the time of his flesh. 8 But if they believe not thee, neither hearken unto the voice of the sign of the first, they shall believe thee the voice of the sign of the last. 9 And it shall be, if they believe thee in these 2 signs, neither shall they hear thy voice, take it out of the water of the river, and pour out it upon the dry land, and the water shall be as thou shalt receive blood from the river upon the dry land. 10 And Moses said unto the Lord, I pray, Lord, I am not able before yesterday, nor before the 3rd day, nor since I have begun to speak unto thy servant, I am slow in tongue. 11 And the Lord said unto Moses, Who hath given the mouth of man, and who hath made him deaf, seeing, and blind? I am not God. 12 And now go, and I will open thy mouth, and reconcile thee with what thou shalt speak. 13 And Moses said, I pray you, Lord, that you may prescribe another whom you send. 14 And the Lord was angry with wrath at Moses, and said, Behold, Aaron thy brother Levite, I believe, that when he speaketh unto thee, and, behold, he shall go forth to meet thee, and when he sees thee, he shall rejoice in himself. 15 And thou shalt say unto him, And thou shalt give my words into his mouth, and I will open thy mouth, and his mouth, and I will reconcile you whatsoever ye do. 16 And he shall speak unto thee unto the people, and he shall be thy mouth, and thou shalt be unto him. 17 And this rod that is turned to a serpent thou shalt take into thy hand, wherein thou shalt make the signs in it. 18 And Moses went, and returned unto Jotham his son-in-law, and said, I will go, and turn unto my brethren which are in Egypt, and I will see if they are yet alive. And Jotham said to Moses, Walk in good health. 19 And after those many days the king of Egypt died, and the Lord said unto Moses, Go into Midian, depart unto Egypt, for all that seek thy soul are dead. 20 And Moses took up the woman and the children, and brought them up upon the beasts of burden, and returned to Egypt, and Moses took the garment of God into his hand. 21 And the Lord said unto Moses, Thou shalt go and turn away into Egypt, behold, all the wonders which I have given into thy hands, thou shalt do them against Pharaoh, but I harden his heart, and he will not send the people away. 22 But thou shalt say unto Pharaoh, Thus saith the Lord, my firstborn son of Israel. 23 And I said unto thee, Send forth my people, that they may serve me, if therefore they will not send them away, now that I will kill thy firstborn son. 24 And it came to pass, in the way, in the lodgings, that an angel of the Lord met him, and sought him to kill him. 25 And Zephaniah took a vote, and cut off the breastplate of her son, and she fell down at her feet, and said, The blood of the circumcision of my child stands. 26 And he departed from him, for he said, The blood of the circumcision of my child arose. 27 And the Lord said unto Aaron, Go to meet Moses in the wilderness. And he went, and met him in the mountain of God, and they kissed one another. 28 And Moses told Aaron all the words of the Lord which he had sent, and all the signs which he commanded him. 29 And Moses and Aaron went and gathered together the senate of the children of Israel. 30 And Aaron spake all these words which God had spoken unto Moses, and did the signs against the people. 31 And the people believed, and rejoiced, that God had visited the children of Israel, and that he had seen their affliction, and the people bowed down and worshipped. Next, Exodus chapter. Septuagint, Exodus chapter 5. 1 And after these things Moses and Aaron went in unto Pharaoh, and said unto him, Thus saith the Lord God of Israel, Send forth my people to celebrate me in the wilderness. 2 And Pharaoh said, Who is it that I will hear his voice, that he may send away the children of Israel? I know not the Lord, and I send not Israel. 3 And they saith, The God of the Jews is called upon us, let us therefore go a road of 3 days into the wilderness, that we may sacrifice unto our God, lest death or murder should meet us. 4 And the king of Egypt said unto them, Why, Moses and Aaron, ye pervert my people from their works, depart ye every one of you unto his works. 5 And Pharaoh said, Behold, now that the people are multitudinous, let us not cease them from their works. 6 And Pharaoh summoned the persecutors of the people, and the scribes, saying, 7 It shall no longer be added to give straw unto the people in the brick factory, as yesterday, and on the 3rd day they shall go and gather hay for themselves. 8 And the drawing up of the plinth, which they do every day, they impose upon them not naively, nor do they occupy any business, for this reason they cry out, saying, Let us go and sacrifice unto our God. 9 Let them be burdened with the works of these men, and take care of them, and take care not of empty words. 10 And these laborious and scribes made haste, and said unto the people, Thus saith Pharaoh, I give you no more straw. 11 Ye go ye gather yourselves straw, wherefore, if ye find it, it shall not be taken away from your pension. 12 And the people were scattered throughout all Egypt, gathering reeds into straw. 13 And the laborious hastened them, saying, Do ye do the works and duties every day, as and when the straw was given unto you. 14 And the scribes of the nation of the children of Israel were scourged, who had become upon them by Pharaoh's servants, saying, Why ye have not made your pensions of the brick, as yesterday, and the 3rd day, and this day. 15 And when the scribes of the children of Israel came in, they cried down unto Pharaoh, saying, What wilt thou thus do unto thy supplicants? 16 Straw is not given unto thy supplicants, and the brick they tell us to make, and, behold, thy servants are scourged, thou shalt do wrong therefore unto thy people. 17 And he said unto them, Be foolish, ye be scholars, therefore ye say, Let us go, let us sacrifice unto our God. 18 Go therefore now, and work the straw, for the straw shall not be given to you, and ye shall pay back the arrangement of the brick. 19 And the scribes of the children of Israel, saying, Ye shall not forsake the duty of the day of the plinth of the day. 20 And they met Moses and Aaron coming to meet them, and they went out of Pharaoh. 21 And God said unto them, Behold you, and judge, ye have abhorred our smell against Pharaoh, and against his healers, to give sword into his hands, to kill us. 22 And Moses returned unto the Lord, and said, Lord, why hast thou hurt this people? 23 And from whence I go unto Pharaoh to speak, unto thy name, hath slain this people, and I will not deliver thy people. Septuagint, Exodus chapter 6. 1 And the Lord said unto Moses, Already behold, what I shall do unto Pharaoh, for with a mighty hand he sends them away, and with a high arm cast them out of his land. 2 And God spake unto Moses, and said unto him, I am the Lord. 3 And I was seen unto Abraham, and to Isaac, and to Jacob, who was their God, and my name was not known unto them as Lord. For I set up my covenant unto them, that they might give unto them the land of the Canaanites, the land in which they dwelt, and dwelt upon it. 5 And I heard the groaning of the children of Israel, whom the Egyptians were enslaving them, and remembered your covenant. 6 Go and say unto the children of Israel, saying, I, the Lord, and I will deliver you out of the kingdom of Egypt, and I will deliver you out of bondage, and I will deliver you with a high arm, and a great judgment. 7 And I will take you my people, and I will be your God, and ye shall know that I am the Lord your God, who brought you out of the domination of the Egyptians. 8 And I will bring you into the land wherein I have stretched forth my hand to give it to Abraham, and to Isaac, and to Jacob, and I will give it unto you by lot, O Lord. 9 And Moses thus spake unto the children of Israel, and they did not hear Moses out of faint-heartedness, and from the works of the cruel. 10 And the Lord said unto Moses, saying, 11 Come in, Pharaoh king of Egypt, that he may send the children of Israel out of his land. 12 And Moses spake unto the Lord, saying, Behold, the children of Israel have not heard me, and how shall they hear me, Pharaoh, but I am a horse? 13 And the Lord said unto Moses and Aaron, and commanded them unto Pharaoh king of Egypt, that he should send the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. 14 And these were the rulers of the houses of their fathers, the sons of Reuben, the firstborn of Israel, Enoch, and Phalus, Azran, and Harmi, this kindred of Reuben. 15 And the sons of Simeon, Jemuel, and Iamin, and Ad, and Jachin, and Sar, and Saul of Phoenicia, these are the fathers of the sons of Simeon. 16 And these are the names of the sons of Levi, according to their kindred, Jedson, Kath, and Merari, and the years of the life of Levi, 137. 17 And these were the sons of Jedson, Lovani, and Shimei, the houses of their fathers. 18 And the sons of Kath, Amram, and Issar Hebron, and Uzziel, and the years of the life of Kath, 130 years. 19 And the sons of Merari, Muli, and Omuzi, these are the houses of the fathers of Levi, according to their kindred. 20 And he took Amram the daughter of his father's brother to wife, and begat him Aaron, and Moses, and Mary their sister, and the years of Amram's life 132 years. 21 And the sons of Issar, Korah, and Naphek, and Zeri. 22 And the sons of Hosiel, Elishaphan, and Setri. 23 And Aaron took Elizabeth's daughter Aminadab, the sister of Nasson, his wife, and begat him Nadab, and Abid, and Eleazar, and Ithamar. 24 And the sons of Korah, Asir, and Elkanah, and Abiasaph, these are the generations of Korah. 25 And Eleazar the son of Aaron took the daughters of Phushel to him as a wife, and begat him Phinehas, the chief of the tribe of the Levites, according to their generations. 26 This Aaron and Moses, whom God said unto them, Bring forth the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt with their might. 27 These are they that conversed with Pharaoh king of Egypt, and brought the children of Israel out of Egypt, Aaron and Moses himself. 28 On the day of which the Lord Moses spake in the land of Egypt. 29 And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, I, Lord, speak unto Pharaoh king of Egypt, as I say unto thee. 30 And Moses said unto the Lord, Behold, I am a foolish man, and how shall ye hear me, Pharaoh? Next, Exodus chapter. Septuagint, Exodus chapter 7. 1 And the Lord said unto Moses, saying, Behold, I have given thee the god Pharaoh, and Aaron thy brother shall be thy prophet. 2 But thou shalt speak unto him all that I command thee, but Aaron thy brother shall speak unto Pharaoh, that he may send the children of Israel out of his land. 3 But I harden the heart of Pharaoh, and multiply my signs and wonders in the land of Egypt. 4 And Pharaoh shall not hear you, and I will lay my hand upon Egypt, and will bring my people out of the land of Egypt with my power, and will avenge them with great vengeance. 5 And all the Egyptians shall know that I am the Lord, stretching out my hand upon Egypt, and will bring the children of Israel out of their midst. 6 And Moses and Aaron did as the Lord commanded them, so they did. 7 And Moses was 80 years old, Aaron and his brother was 83 years old, and spoke unto Pharaoh. 8 And the Lord said unto Moses and Aaron, saying, 9 And if Pharaoh speaketh unto you, saying, Give us a sign, or a monster, and say unto thy brother, Take the rod, and cast it upon the earth against Pharaoh, and against his servants, and it shall be dragons. 10 And Moses and Aaron went in against Pharaoh and his servants, and they did so as the Lord commanded them, and cast Aaron the rod against Pharaoh, and against his servants, and became dragons. 11 And Pharaoh summoned the sophists of Egypt, and the pharmaceuticals, and the scribes of Egypt did the same to their pharmacies. 12 And every man threw down his horse, and they became dragons, and Aaron's rod swallowed up those horses. 13 And Pharaoh's heart prevailed, and did not listen to them, as the Lord had spoken unto them. 14 And the Lord said unto Moses, Let the heart of Pharaoh be burdened, that he should not send the people away. 15 Go unto Pharaoh in the morning, behold, he goes forth into the water, and stand and meet him by the mouth of the river, and take the horse that is turned to a serpent in thy hand. 16 And saith unto him, The Lord God of the Jews hath sent me unto thee, saying, Send forth my people, that they may serve me in the wilderness, and, behold, thou hast not hearkened hitherto. 17 Thus saith the Lord, knowing this, behold, I, the Lord, have struck the hand that is in my hand upon the water that is in the river, and it shall be changed into blood. 18 And the fish that are in the river shall die, and the river shall perish, and the Egyptians shall not be able to drink water out of the river. 19 And the Lord said unto Moses, Aaron said unto thy brother, Take thy hand, and stretch forth thy hand upon the waters of Egypt, and upon their rivers, and upon the rivers, and in their canals, and in their groves, and in all their waters, and there shall be blood, and there shall be blood in all the land of Egypt, both in the wood and in the stones. 20 And so did Moses and Aaron, as the Lord commanded them, and he lifted up his hand, and smote the water that was in the river against Pharaoh, and against his healers, and turned all the water that was in the river into blood. 21 And the fish that were in the river perished, and the river perished, and the Egyptians could not drink water out of the river, and the blood was in all the land of Egypt. 22 And the scribes of Egypt did likewise in their apothecaries, and Pharaoh's heart was hardened, and he did not listen to them, as the Lord had said. 23 And Pharaoh returned, and went into his house, and did not set his mind upon it. 24 And all the Egyptians went round about the river, that they could drink water, and could not drink water out of the river. 25 And 7 days were fulfilled after the Lord had struck down the river. 26 And the Lord said unto Moses, Go in unto Pharaoh, and say unto him, Thus saith the Lord, Send forth my people, that they may serve me. 27 But if thou wilt not be sent away, behold, I will smite all thy borders unto the frogs. 28 And the river shall go forth frogs, and they shall go up and enter into thy houses, and into the treasury of thy chambers, and into thy beds, and into the houses of thy servants, and of thy people, and into thy fodder, and into thy furnaces. 29 And the frog shall come up upon thee, and upon thy servants, and upon thy people. Next, Exodus chapter. Septuagint, Exodus chapter 8. 1 And the Lord said unto Moses, Say unto thy brother, Stretch forth thy hand with thy hand upon the rivers, and upon the canals, and upon the groves, and bring up the frogs. 2 And Aaron stretched out his hand upon the waters of Egypt, and brought up the frogs, and the frog went up, and covered the land of Egypt. 3 And the scribes of Egypt did the same in their medicines, and brought the frogs to the land of Egypt. 4 And he called Pharaoh, Moses, and Aaron, and said, Pray for me unto the Lord, and let me take the frogs away from me and from my people, and I will send the people away, and sacrifice unto the Lord. 5 And Moses said unto Pharaoh, Command me when I shall be glad of thee, and of thy healers, and of thy people, that the frogs shall be destroyed from thee, and from thy people, and from thy houses, but in the river. 6 And he said, Tomorrow, he said, as thou hast said, that thou mayest see that there is none but the Lord. 7 And the frogs shall be divided from thee, and from thy houses, and from thy mansions, and from thy healers, and from thy people, but they shall be killed in the river. 8 And Moses and Aaron went out of Pharaoh, and Moses cried unto the Lord, concerning the definition of the frogs, as Pharaoh had commanded. 9 And the Lord did as Moses had said, and the frogs died out of the houses, and out of the mansions, and out of the fields. 10 And they gathered them together with thymonias, and the earth was alive. 11 And when Pharaoh saw that there was refreshment, his heart was heavy, and he did not listen to them, as the Lord had spoken. 12 And the Lord said unto Moses, Aaron, stretch forth thy hand with thy hand, and strike the dust of the earth, and they shall be stinging among men, and in the 4-footed, and in all the land of Egypt. 13 So Aaron stretched out his hand to his hand, and smote the dust of the earth, and the snippets were made in men, and in the 4-footed, and in all the dust of the earth were the thorns in all the land of Egypt. 14 And the scribes of their apothecaries did likewise to bring forth the shiv, and they could not, and the sheaves became among the men, and in the 4-legged ones. 15 Therefore the disciples of Pharaoh said, This is the finger of God, and Pharaoh's heart is hardened, and he did not hear them, as the Lord had spoken. 16 And the Lord said unto Moses, Stand up in the morning, and stand before Pharaoh, and, behold, he shall go forth into the water, and say unto him, Thus saith the Lord, Send my people forth, that they may serve me in the wilderness. 17 But if he will not send my people away, behold, I send forth unto thee, and to thy healers, and to thy people, and unto thy people. On your houses there shall be a swarm of dogs, and the houses of the Egyptians of Sinemi shall be multiplied, and in the land upon which they are upon it. 18 And I will be surprised in that day the land of Jeshem, upon which my people fell upon it, on which the dog fly shall not be there, that thou mayest know that I am the Lord of all the earth. 19 And I will give expansion in the midst of my people, and in the midst of thy people, but in the tomorrow this sign shall be on the earth. 20 And the Lord did so, and the multitude of the dog flies came to the houses of Pharaoh, and to the houses of his healers, and to all the land of Egypt, and the earth was cut off from the dog eye. 21 And Pharaoh called Moses and Aaron, saying, Come and sacrifice unto your God in the land. 22 And Moses said, It is not possible for the abominations of the Egyptians to be sacrificed to the Lord our God, for if we sacrifice the abominations of the Egyptians, we shall be stoned against them. 23 We will go 3 days' way into the wilderness, and we will sacrifice to the Lord our God, as he hath said unto us. 24 And Pharaoh said, I send you, and sacrifice ye unto the Lord your God in the wilderness, but ye shall not go far, so be glad of me unto the Lord. 25 And Moses said, Behold, I will come out of thee, and pray unto God, and the dog fly shall depart from thee, and from thy servants, and from thy people. Tomorrow thou shalt not add any more, Pharaoh, to deceive him, that he may not send the people away to the Lord. 26 And Moses went out of Pharaoh, and spake unto God. 27 And the Lord did as Moses had said, and took the dog from Pharaoh, and from his healers, and from his people, and none was left. 28 And Pharaoh weighed down his heart, and at this time, and would not send the people away. Next, Exodus chapter 9. Septuagint, Exodus chapter 9. 1 And the Lord said unto Moses, Go in unto Pharaoh, and say unto him, Thus saith the Lord God of the Hebrews, Send my people forth to serve me. 2 If, therefore, he will not send away my people, but are still in control of him. 3 Behold, the hand of the Lord is in thy cattle that are in the fields, and in the horses, and in the beasts of burden, and in the camels, and oxen, and sheep. Great death is great. For and I will be surprised at that time, in the midst of the cattle of Egypt, and in the midst of the cattle of the children of Israel, he shall not die of all the children of Israel. 5 And God gave a word, saying, In the morrow the Lord shall do this word on earth. 6 And the Lord did this word in the morrow, and slew all the cattle of Egypt, and of the cattle of the children of Israel he did not die. 7 And when Pharaoh saw that he had not died of all the beasts of the children of Israel, neither was Pharaoh's heart burdened, neither did he send the people away. 8 And the Lord said unto Moses and Aaron, saying, Take ye the full hands of the furnace and all Moses into heaven against Pharaoh, and against his healers. 9 And there shall be dust upon all the land of Egypt, and there shall be dust upon men, and upon the 4-footed oxen, and upon the 4-legged oxen, to be raised up in men, and in the 4-footed, and in all the land of Egypt. 10 And he took the chamber of the furnace against Pharaoh, and Moses carried it into heaven, and there was a wolf of pustules to rise in men, and in the four-legged ones. 11 And the medicines could not stand against Moses, for the oxen were in the medicines, and in all the land of Egypt. 12 And the Lord hardened the heart of Pharaoh, and did not listen to them, as the Lord had commanded. 13 And the Lord said unto Moses, Stand up in the morning, and stand up before Pharaoh, and say unto him, Thus saith the Lord, God of the Jews, Send forth my people, that they may serve me. 14 For at this time I send forth all my meetings into thy heart, and into thy servants, and into thy people, that thou mayest know that there is none like me in all the earth. 15 For now thou hast sent forth thy hand, I will strike thee, and put thy people to death, and shall be cast out of the earth. 16 And wherefore hast thou been preserved, that I might show my power in thee, and that my name might declare in all the earth. 17 Therefore thou wilt still be with my people, that thou mayest not send them away. 18 Behold, I am at this hour tomorrow very much destroyed, which has not been done in Egypt from the days from which they were created, unto this day. 19 Now therefore go forth to gather together thy cattle, and all that is in thy field, for all men and beasts whatsoever shall be found in the field, and shall not enter into the house, but upon them shall the hail perish. 20 He that feared the word of the Lord of Pharaoh that healed, gathered his cattle into the houses. 21 But he that hearkened not in mind to the word of the Lord, let the cattle in the fields. 22 And the Lord said unto Moses, Stretch forth thy hand unto heaven, and it shall be hail upon all the land of Egypt, and upon men and beasts, and upon every herb that is upon the earth. 23 And Moses stretched forth his hand to heaven, and the Lord gave shouts, and they were ravaged, and the fire ran upon the earth, and it rained, the Lord, and they were ravaged in all the land of Egypt. 24 And the hail and the fire were burning in the hail, and the hail was very severe, such as did not take place in Egypt since there was a nation over it. 25 And hail smote all the land of Egypt, from man to beast, and every herb that was in the field was smote by Hilaza, and every wood that was in the fields was broken by Hilaza. 26 But in the land of Jeshem, where the children of Israel were, there was no hail. 27 And when he had sent Pharaoh, he called Moses and Aaron, and said unto them, I have sinned now, the Lord is righteous, but I and my people are wicked. 28 Therefore be pleased with me unto the Lord, and let the voices of God cease to be the voices of God, and they are ravaging, and the fire, and I send you away, and ye shall be added no more. 29 And Moses said unto him, If I go out into the city, I will throw my hands unto the Lord, and the shouting shall cease, and the hail, and the year shall be no more, that thou mayest know that the land of the Lord is the Lord's. 30 And thou and thy servants, I believe, that ye feared the Lord in no way. 31 And the flax and the barley were struck, for the barley was present, and the flax was sowing. 32 And the fire and the spelt were not struck late. 33 And Moses went out of Pharaoh out of the city, and laid out his hands unto the Lord, and the voices ceased, and the hail, and the year dripped not yet upon the earth. 34 And when Pharaoh saw that the year was ending, and the hail, and the voices, he added to his sin, and burdened his heart, and those that healed him. 35 And Pharaoh's heart was hardened, and he sent not the children of Israel, as the Lord had spoken unto Moses. Next, Exodus chapter 1. Septuagint, Exodus chapter 10. 1 And the Lord said unto Moses, saying, Go in unto Pharaoh, for I have hardened his heart, and that of those who healed him, that these signs might come upon them henceforth. 2 That ye may declare unto the ears of your children, and unto the children of your children, the things which I have mocked the Egyptians, and my signs which I have done in them, and ye shall know that I am the Lord. 3 And Moses and Aaron went in against Pharaoh, and said unto him, Thus saith the Lord God of the Jews, to whom will he not be ashamed, Send my people forth, that they may serve me. But if thou wilt not send my people away, behold, I will set this hour a great locust over all thy borders. 5 And he shall cover the face of the earth, and shall not be able to see the earth, and all that is left of the earth which hath been left unto you by hail shall be laid down, and all the wood that groweth unto you shall be laid down. 6 And thy houses shall be multiplied, and the houses of thy servants, and all the houses in all the land of Egypt, which the fathers never saw. Neither did their great-grandfathers from the day they were on the earth until this day, and Moses went out of Pharaoh. 7 And the servants of Pharaoh saith unto him, How long shall this be a scourge unto us? Send men forth, that they may serve their God, or that they may know that Egypt is lost. 8 And Moses and Aaron turned unto Pharaoh, and said unto them, Go, and serve ye your God, but some and some are they that go. 9 And Moses saith, with the young men and the elders, Let us go with our sons, and daughters, and sheep, and oxen, for it is the feast of the Lord our God. 10 And he said unto them, Let the Lord be so with you, for I am sending you, lest ye also see that wickedness is upon you. 11 Let not the men go in this way, and serve God, for this ye seeking, and they have driven them out from the face of Pharaoh. 12 And the Lord said unto Moses, Stretch forth my hand upon the land of Egypt, and let him go up to the end of the earth, and every herb of the earth, and every fruit of the wood which the hail was left behind. 13 And Moses took the horse into heaven, and the Lord brought a wind south to the earth all that day, and all the night the morning came, and the wind from the south took up the locust. 14 And he brought it up to all the land of Egypt, and laid it down in all the borders of Egypt, much before it was not such an end, and after these things it shall not be so. 15 And he covered the face of the earth, and the earth was corrupted, and devoured every herb of the earth, and every fruit of the wood that was left of the hail, there was not any green left in the trees, and in every herb of the field, in all the land of Egypt. 16 And Pharaoh hastened to call Moses and Aaron, saying, I have sinned against the Lord your God, and against you. 17 Therefore accept my sin yet now, and pray unto the Lord your God, and let me hear of this death from me. 18 And Moses went out of Pharaoh, and spake unto God. 19 And the Lord changed the wind out of the sea fiercely, and took up the locust, and cast it into the Red Sea, and there was not one end left in all the land of Egypt. 20 And the Lord hardened the heart of Pharaoh, and sent not the children of Israel. 21 And the Lord said unto Moses, Stretch forth thy hand unto heaven, and let there be darkness upon the land of Egypt, a darkness that is palpable. 22 And Moses stretched out his hand to heaven, and there was darkness, a gloomy storm, upon all the land of Egypt 3 days. 23 And no one saw his brother 3 days, and no one rose out of his bed 3 days, but to all the children of Israel there was light in all that was done. 24 And he called Pharaoh, Moses, and Aaron, saying, Go ye in the service of the Lord your God, ye shall be lacking except the sheep and the oxen, and let your baggage be with you. 25 And Moses said, Thou shalt also give us burnt offerings and sacrifices, which we shall make to the Lord our God. 26 And our cattle shall go with us, and we will not fall short of them, for we shall be taken to serve the Lord our God, but we know not what we shall serve the Lord our God until we come thither. 27 And the Lord hardened Pharaoh's heart, and would not send them away. 28 And he saith, Pharaoh, depart from me, take heed unto thyself that thou mayest see my face, but if thou shalt see me one day, he shall die. 29 And Moses saith, Thou shalt say, I shall no longer see thee in my face. Next, Exodus chapter 1. Septuagint, Exodus chapter 11. 1 And the Lord said unto Moses, I will send one more plague upon Pharaoh, and upon Egypt, and after these things he shall send you out from thence, and when he shall send you forth with all men, he shall cast you out. 2 Speak therefore secretly in the ears of the people, and let every man ask of his neighbor, and a woman of his neighbor, vessels of silver, and gold, and clothing. 3 And the Lord gave the grace to his people against the Egyptians, and they used them, and the man Moses was great against the Egyptians, and against Pharaoh, and against all his servants. 4 And Moses said, Thus saith the Lord about midnight, I go into the midst of Egypt. 5 And every firstborn shall die in the land of Egypt, of the firstborn of Pharaoh, who sits on the throne, and unto the firstborn of the maidservant who is by the mill, and even to the firstborn of every beast. 6 And there shall be a great cry in all the land of Egypt, which such hath not been, and such shall not be added again. 7 And in all the children of Israel there shall not be a hound in his tongue, from man to beast, that thou mayest see the things which the Lord shall be strange in the midst of Egypt and Israel. 8 And all thy servants shall come down unto me, and shall bow down to me, saying, Thou art out, and all thy people whom thou shalt narrate, and after these things I will go forth. And Moses went out of Pharaoh in anger. 9 And the Lord said unto Moses, Pharaoh shall not hear you, that I may multiply my signs and wonders in the land of Egypt. 10 And Moses and Aaron did all these signs and wonders in the land of Egypt against Pharaoh, but the Lord hardened the heart of Pharaoh, and would not send the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. Septuagint, Exodus chapter 12. 1 And the Lord said unto Moses and Aaron in the land of Egypt, saying, 2 He who is not unto you the beginning of the months is first unto you in the midst of the ages of the year. 3 Speak unto all the synagogue of the children of Israel, saying, On the 10th day of this month, let every one take a sheep according to the houses of their fathers, every one a sheep according to the house. For and if they be few that are in the house, that they are not fit for a sheep, he shall take his neighbor with him according to the number of souls, every man that is sufficient for him shall be counted among the sheep. 5 A perfect male shall be a perfect sheep for a year, ye shall take ye out of the lambs and of the goats. 6 And it shall be kept unto you until the 14th of this month, and they shall slay it all the multitude of the congregation of the children of Israel unto the evening. 7 And they shall be taken of the blood, and shall dwell on the 2 stations, and on the bed, in the houses, wherein they shall eat them in them. 8 And the meat shall be eaten this night, and the fire shall be eaten, and unleavened bread shall be given upon the bitter ones. 9 Ye shall not bind ye any of them, neither one that is baked in water, but with the eyes of fire, with the stakes and the inward parts. 10 Ye shall not depart from him until morning, neither shall ye break a bone from him, but the things that are left of him ye shall burn with fire until morning. 11 And so ye shall eat it, your loins girded with girdle, and your shoes in your spars, and the bacteria in your hands, and bind it with haste, it is the Passover of the Lord. 12 And I will pass through the land of Egypt in this night, and I will strike every firstborn in the land of Egypt, from man to beast, and I will avenge all the gods of Egypt. 13 And your blood shall be in a sign upon the houses in which ye are there, and I will see the blood, and I will cover you, and there shall be no wound among you to rub when I play in the land of Egypt. 14 And this day shall be a memorial unto you, and ye shall keep this feast of the Lord unto all your generations, it shall be lawful and eternal. 15 7 days ye shall bind unleavened bread, and from the first day ye shall destroy leaven out of your houses, whosoever shall eat leaven, that soul shall be destroyed out of Israel from the first day unto the 7th day. 16 And the first day shall be called holy, and the 7th day called holy shall be holy unto you, ye shall not do any work of worship in them, except that which shall be done with every soul, this shall only be done unto you. 17 And keep this commandment, for in this day I will bring your power out of the land of Egypt, and ye shall make this day lawful and everlasting unto your generations. 18 And it shall come to pass on the 14th day of the first month, that ye shall bind unleavened unto the 1 day of the month, unto evening. 19 7 days of leaven shall not be found in your houses, whosoever shall eat leavened bread shall be destroyed that soul out of the synagogue of Israel, and in the land of the earth. 20 Ye shall not bind every leaven, but in every dwelling place ye shall bind unleavened bread. 21 And Moses called all the senate of the children of Israel, and said unto them, Go away, take yourselves a sheep according to your kindred, and sacrifice the Passover. 22 And ye shall take a bundle of hyssop, and have dyed ye of the blood which is at the door, and shall sit on both sides of the blood which is at the door, but ye shall not go out every man at the door of his house until morning. 23 And the Lord shall pass away to strike the Egyptians, and shall see the blood on the stove, and on both the stations, and the Lord shall pass by the door, and will not let him that destroys enter into your houses to strike. 24 And keep this lawful word unto thee and to thy children forever. 25 But if ye enter into the land wherein the Lord sees unto you, as he hath spoken, keep this worship. 26 And it will be if your sons say unto you, What is this worship? 27 And say unto them, This Passover sacrifice, the Lord hath covered the houses of the children of Israel in Egypt, and smote the Egyptians, and delivered our houses, and bowed down, and worshipped the people. 28 And the children of Israel departed, and did as the Lord commanded Moses and Aaron, so they did. 29 And it came to pass in the middle of the night, and the Lord smote every firstborn in the land of Egypt, from Pharaoh the firstborn, who sat on the throne, to the firstborn of the captives that were in the pit, and even to every beast that was the firstborn. 30 And Pharaoh arose in the night, and all his servants, and all the Egyptians, and there was a great cry in all the land of Egypt, for there was no house in which there was no dead. 31 And Pharaoh Moses and Aaron called by night, and said unto them, Arise, and come out of my people, ye and the children of Israel walk, and serve the Lord your God, as ye say. 32 And taking up your sheep and your herds, go ye go, and bless me also. 33 And the Egyptians were compelling the people to make haste to drive them out of the earth, for they said, We are all dying. 34 And the people took up their things before they were needed, and their lump was bound in their garments upon their shoulders. 35 And the children of Israel did as Moses had commanded them, and asked of the Egyptians vessels of silver, and gold, and clothing. 36 And the Lord gave the grace to his people against the Egyptians, and they used them, and drove the Egyptians into bondage. 37 And the children of Israel went from Ramesha to Sokotha, 600,000 foot soldiers, the men, except the baggage. 38 And he went up with them, and sheep, and oxen, and cattle, and many beasts. 39 And the things which they brought out of Egypt fell unleavened, for it was not leavened, for the Egyptians themselves were cast out, and they were not able to endure, nor did they make food for themselves on the way. 40 And the dwelling of the children of Israel, which they dwelt in the land of Egypt, and in the land of Canaan, 430 years. 41 And it came to pass, after 430 years, that all the power of the Lord went out of the land of Egypt. 42 Night is a watch for the Lord, that he should bring them out of the land of Egypt. That night is the watch house of the Lord, that all the children of Israel may be for their generations. 43 And the Lord said unto Moses and Aaron, saying, This law of the Passover, every stranger hath not come from him. 44 And every supplicant that is of silver shall circumcise him, and then he shall be eaten of it. 45 A sojourner, or a hired man, is not given by him. 46 In one house shall be eaten, and thou shalt not drive out of the house of the flesh, and thou shalt not break a bone out of it. 47 Every congregation of the children of Israel shall do this. 48 And if any man come unto you to make the Passover of the Lord, thou shalt circumcise every male thereof, and then shall come to do it, and it shall be as he that hath taken the earth uncircumcised, and he shall not be bound of him. 49 There shall be one law unto the native and to the convert that comes among you. 50 And the children of Israel did as the Lord commanded Moses and Aaron to them, so they did. 51 And it came to pass in that day, that the Lord brought the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt with their power. Next, Exodus chapter 1.